I'm not controlled by no set, not loyal to no party, not loyal to nobody's telling me what to do. And that really is when you gain your greatest ability to manifest. That's when you truly are carrying the power of God, because you become God of your own universe.
Look down, I see the stars. Look down, I see the stars. Look down, I see the stars.
Good morning. This is Attorney Daryl E. Robinson, and welcome to another edition of Justice Unveiled. On today's edition, we are going to focus on the up-and-coming actor Johnathan Majors. I'm sure you all heard of Johnathan Majors and the unfortunate incident that he's been involved in with a young lady who's come to be known as Grace Jabari. Johnathan Majors, if you are aware, has been an up-and-coming actor on his way to being an A-list actor within the last 5 years with his role in Creed 3 and Marvel roles and all the upcoming roles that he was anticipating on playing until this unfortunate incident involving Grace Jabari. So basically, it is alleged that they were out on a date somewhere in New York and that he received a text message. And she obviously was inquiring or upset about the text messages. There's probably more background to that. I find it hard to believe that one text message just caused her to fly off the cuff. There's some background probably involved in their relationship that we don't understand, and those facts haven't come out. But in any event, it led to an unfortunate incident for both parties involved. Johnathan Majors, as you know, she grabbed his phone. He, in an attempt to get his phone back, obviously he's a very strong man. You've seen him in those roles. He may have injured her in a minor way. She was the aggressor. We all know that. Even in the video, you can kind of see that. And so apparently the police were called to the scene, and even she reported that she had got minor injuries to her head and her neck. They filed complaints against each other. The district attorney in New York determined that the complaint by Johnathan Majors against Grace Jabari would not be substantiated, but they pursued charges against him. Basically, 4 of those charges went to the jury, 2 felonies and 2 misdemeanors. First felony, intentional assault. Second was with aggravated harassment, and then the simple assault, and then the simple harassment basically charges. The jury then found him not guilty on the felony charges. Basically, with those charges, it requires a level of intent. So the jury found that he didn't have intent when he went into the situation. Well, how could he have intent? It wasn't a situation until she grabbed his phone. And so, and based upon the charges in which he were found guilty of, she could have been found guilty of those same charges. The simple harassment, the simple assault. I don't really need to explain that. Everyone watching this video can understand what simple harassment and simple assault is, especially when she was the aggressor in that situation. But nevertheless, even if she was charged and found guilty of the same charges in a separate trial, it still doesn't help Johnathan Majors. These type of trials, especially being a Disney actor, are very detrimental to your career. So it's unfortunate that Johnathan Majors, as soon as after the conviction, was dropped by Disney and the Marvel brand. And so that really hurt him on his way to becoming an A-list actor. Not to say he won't get any additional work in the future, but those were huge brands to be a part of. And so hopefully, and it's unfortunate that the young lady, she was 30 years old, that she had to go through this at this particular stage of her life. And there may have been some insecurity because of a lack of maturity. Who knows? Maybe there's some background history of infidelity between the two. I don't know how long they've been dating. But nevertheless, as they both go forward, wish them luck into their careers and in their life, and hope Johnathan Majors bounces back at least so he can make a really decent living in Hollywood because he had reached such a high level up until this unfortunate incident take place. So good luck to both of those individuals involved in this particular matter, and hope the best for them. And thank you again for joining another edition of Justice Unveiled.
Luxury Productions.